Where's that? Yes.
Are you coming back to the house with Tanner? How are you?
Hello, hello, it's Jennifer Sinceri, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and happy Friday, everyone! It is Fun Friday tonight, and tonight we're going to make some very easy, and when I say easy, I really do mean it, fun folds. I have two fun folds that I'm going to share with you tonight. I know that sometimes fun folds can seem a little intimidating, but these are actually very easy. So I'm excited to share them with you. Fun folds can change it up a little bit and make it exciting and new. Sometimes we get tired of doing the same old type of card over and over again, and we need to switch things up a little bit. So hopefully this will inspire you. And get you excited about trying something new. I'm just trying to get all my stuff here situated. I'm actually going to make 4 cards with you tonight, 2 of each fold. And then if you last through the end of the video, I have 2 more cards to share with you in the end. So you'll see 3 examples of each fold by the end of the video. All right, do me a favor. Would you please give me a thumbs up on the video, or a heart? That would be lovely. Hello, Carol, and hello, Peggy. Happy Friday, ladies. Happy weekend to you. Also, if you are not already a follower on my Facebook business page, go ahead when you're done with this video with me. You're going to want to hit that follow and like button. And that way you get notifications every time I go live. You'll see my posts. I try and post something every day. There are a few days that pass by me, but most of the time I post pretty much every day something, whether it's an idea, a promotion, a sale, inspiration for you. There's usually something to get you going every day in your crafting. Hello, Jeannie. Happy Friday to you. I'm tripping all over my tongue. You can also follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I'm almost at 500 subscribers there. That's pretty exciting. So maybe when I hit 500 subscribers, we'll have to do something special and fun. I'd love to get 500 subscribers on my Facebook page too. That would be awesome. All right, are you guys ready for some fun tonight? If you are watching the replay, thank you so much for doing that also. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos that I post weekly. You can find me usually on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, tonight I am going to pull some sentiments and stamps from these 2 lovely sets, Love of Leaves and Gorgeous Leaves, okay? It's October, and I'm so excited. This week, we're actually in the 60s and 70s here in California, so it's starting to feel a little bit like fall. I actually wore a sweater today. I know, because we've been in the 80s and 90s forever. Okay. So, let's see. I am going to, let's see, which one do I want to start with? Let's start with this one because I want you to see how to cut the paper. The other one, I already cut the paper for you. Okay, I've got some dimensions here. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, or you want to write it down, that way you'll be able to remember things. So you are going to get a piece of cardstock. I'm using Cherry Cobbler. And we have, let's see. This is your normal card base, okay? This is not on here. So you're just going to get a normal card base. Then you're going to need another piece that's 2.5 by 5. Okay, so this is 5 inches. It's 2.5 in width. And I scored it at 2.5 in the middle. All right, so there's another piece that we're going to use. And you're going to need two pieces of white cardstock. Now on this particular one, I'm using a different technique. I actually used a piece of DSP and it's the same size, but I'll show you. I'm changing up a little bit on my other sample just to show you other options of what you can do in your card making. So these are both the same size and they are 2 1/4 by, no, I'm looking at this going, wait a minute, that's not right. Yeah, 2 1/4, that is not right. That is not right. What am I looking at here? All right, this is 2 3/4. Is that not on here? By 4 1/4. I'm thinking I must have written down the wrong size. Let me write this down. I have to think real quick. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute because I want to make sure I'm not messing things up. I said it was easy. It really is easy. I just have to do the math. Math isn't always easy. All right, so my DSP, this should be... I'm wondering, I did it last night. 2 1/2. This is 2 1/2 by 4. I don't have that on here. Okay, we're going to redo this. Good grief. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. All right, we need DSP. That is, let me do this again, 2 1/2 by 5, no, by 4. Okay, so that's that piece. You also are going to need 2 white cardstock. And this is 2 3/4, 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, those are those 2 pieces. And then we have the oh, I had the wrong side. That's what it was. I had it flipped over. I had them written down. I just had it on the wrong side because I'm doing 2 cards with you tonight. 2 fun folds. So this is 9 1/2 by 3. And then you're going to score it at 4 3/4. That's what it is. Okay, and then you have your normal card base. Now here's the thing with the card base. Okay, your card base is 4 1/4 by 11, like always. You want to score it at 5 1/2, like always. Then on the open end, we're going to cut 2 3/4 off one end. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so there we go. That's what it is. All right. So if you need to take a picture, go ahead and take a picture. I had it flipped over. Okay, I'll put this back up towards the end of the video, just in case you need it. I don't see anybody yelling at me to slow down, so I'm going to move on, okay? Let's show you how to do this cut. It's super easy. Just going to take your paper trimmer. I'm going to open my card base, And on one end, I'm going to cut at 2 3/4. All right, and then that's a pretty good size. You can use this for something else, so we'll save that for another card. And then here's the card base. Now, normally our cards open this way, but guess what? We're going to turn it this way. I know. Just wait till you see it. It's going to be fun. So I'm using my bone folder and I'm burnishing my crease so it's nice and folded. Okay. And I'm going to show you how this works and then we'll assemble it. You're going to have your piece of white that goes inside, and that's just going to be 1/4 inch shorter. So if this was 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, then this is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so that's your inside, like I always do. Now remember this piece? It's just going to go right inside like that. Like that. But I'm going to center it, so I've got a little bit here and a little bit here. It's really not hard. Then this piece of DSP is going to go right underneath. Okay. And then we're going to have our other piece of DSP here. Okay. Then when I open up the card like this, I have something else here. Now, if you feel like that's too much white, you don't have to use this piece. You could do some stamping on this piece or not. You don't have to use it. You could do it like this. Either way. Okay. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Stacy. So we're going to put this card together, and I think it'll make more sense once you see it. It's really not complicated. Okay? I promise. You're probably saying, right, Jennifer. You always say it's not complicated. It's more complicated when I go live. Whenever I go live, my brain cells die. I don't know what it is. It's because I know I have an audience, and then I just mess up. When I'm alone in my craft room, I don't mess up like that. All right, there's that piece. This paper is in our mini holiday catalog. Do you guys love this paper? It is that, pet something or other. What is it called? No, Sweet Stockings. Sweet Stockings. It's on page 31 in the holiday mini catalog. It is fun. It has cats, dogs, hamsters, birds. I love this cat here. He's a grumpy cat. Isn't he hysterical? He's like, Mom, why did you put these antlers on me? I look stupid. I love it. This paper has a very cute stamp bundle that goes with it. It coordinates. I have not bought it yet. I am going back and forth about, do I really need the stamp set? I've got my window open and I can hear the blind going back and forth. There we go. All right. Hi, Lori. How are you? Okay, now this is going to go right inside. So we've just got this part and then this part. That's it. That's all it is. Super easy. Okay, so I am going to adhere this in. Let me burnish that crease really good. And we're going to put some adhesive on it. And I want, let me open it up because I'm going to want a little bit of that red, the cherry cobbler at the bottom. And I'm just trying to make sure I have an even amount all the way around. There we go. Let me move my stamps here. I don't want to get inkiness on there. Then, see, isn't that cute? So I did mine without the white piece. You could add another layer of white in there and do stamping, but I feel like it takes away from the DSP. That's my personal opinion, but you might want to do more stamping. Okay, now we're going to stamp something here. You could easily make this a Christmas card. I don't know if I'm going to make it a Christmas card. I might just make it a thinking of you card that's kind of seasonal. I don't know. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. I had a very, very bad allergy attack this last weekend, and I've been kind of miserable all the rest of the week. I actually lost my voice on Tuesday. So that's why I didn't go live, because I didn't have a voice. Okay, so I need to get, I don't know, should we make this a Christmas card or should it be a thinking of you card? Well, maybe I'll make it a Christmas card because I can always use an extra Christmas card. I never have enough Christmas cards, it seems like. So I'm going to pull a sentiment from Tidings and Trimmings because it's right here on my table. So that makes it easy. And like I said, I don't have the stamp set that goes with this paper. Now I'm wishing I did. Doggone it. No pun intended, because there are dogs on here. All right. May your days be merry and bright. And what I could do, what would be even cuter, oops, I just got my thumb in my ink. What would be even cuter is to cut out one of those stockings from the DSP and put it down here. That would be really cute. I think I'm going to have to do that. Very simple, cute card. All right, let me grab a piece of that DSP and let's get a stocking. Or we could cut another kitty or dog out. Let's see. Oh, I see the grumpy cat. Maybe we'll put a grumpy cat in here. So there's this paper. These are tiny little stockings. And there's mice and cats and dogs. And I just cut one of those little grumpy cats. And I'm just going to cut the excess off. His ears crack me up, like, Mom, why did you put me in this stocking? Okay. Almost done. Let's put a little bit of adhesive on here. Put that right there in the corner. Very cute. Okay, now we can add a bow if we want to put a bow on there. Isn't that cute? I thought that the black and white ribbon would go really cute on this. So let's see what a bow would look like. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Okay. Making a little bow. We don't want it too big, but tie in that black from the doggy. Okay. Maybe put it right there on the corner. Ooh, I think my glue dots are not close by. Oh no, here they are. They're hiding. They were actually in plain view. I'm just blind. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you think this is cute. I think the paper really makes the card. Okay. Now, we could step it up a little bit more. We could put a little sentiment on the front. So I pulled my double oval punch. Let's see if I've got a scrap of cherry cobbler I could use. I think that's it. So we'll stamp an oval. And then let me grab a little scrap of white. And we'll punch a white sheet. I always hate wasting the paper, but we're going to end up having a white oval. Oh well. Okay, we'll save that white oval for, I don't know. Maybe we'll ink it. So what if we put a little sentiment on here and I popped it up right there. What do you guys think? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. I know I love this paper, Stacy. I'm going to have to buy more. I was super excited when they came out with the pet paper in the last annual catalog. And then when I saw this paper, I was really excited. So I'm going to have to stock up because I don't know if they're going to have more pet paper. You never know with these things. And we definitely are pet people. All right, and I used cherry cobbler inside, but maybe I'll use black ink on the front. Let's see. We'll see what it looks like. This is a small sentiment. It says, "Cheers from our home to yours." Because, you know, that cat looks so cheerful, doesn't he? And we could pop that on a dimensional. Or not, keep it flat. What do you guys think? Oh, I'm so glad you got your order, Deanna. Yay! You're going to be making some cards. Yay! I think it looks kind of cute there. All right, I just have to decide, do I want dimensionals or not? Mary Lou says without. And Jeannie said without. Well, either way. Either way. It could go kind of that way too. So that's the first card. Okay. Very easy. And there's the inside. Now let me show you one more like this. This one's going to be an autumn-y card. And it's using the beauty of the Earth DSP. Okay, so this is Moonlight. What is it called? Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight. All right, I already burnished it. And so I was going to put this DSP on it. Isn't that beautiful? And then we've got pumpkin pie for the inside. All right. And on this one, I'm not going to use DSP. I'm going to do some stamping. All right. So this is a different technique. The first one, I just cut a piece of DSP for the front, but now I'm going to do some stamping. So I have pulled some of the stamps from the gorgeous leaves. So let me get my ink. Let's do some Misty Moonlight leaves. Okay. And where's I need my chamois because I was doing some stamping before I hopped on. So let's make sure these are clean. Okay. I love my chamois. I've got actually 4 of them because I use them in my classes. Some people have cut them up and used them in smaller containers. I don't like to do that. I like to keep it all one big piece because we have stamps that are all different sizes. It's $8 and that's in the annual catalog. I purchased the stamp case to store it in. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little bit of stamping. And I think it would be good. Let's pull some Mossy Meadow too, because we're going to do a couple little dots. So on the stamp set, you've got these dots, you've got this, you've got leaves, you've got this wood grain. Okay, I think I'm going to do some of these dots, these little speckling dots. And then we'll do some leaves. And then I'm going to add a sentiment. Okay, and I'm going to stamp off so it's not super dark. Let's see what that looks like. Just a little light, and then we'll do this one. I want to think about where I want my sentiment. I want it here. So let's do that. I'm doing it very light. Okay, just a little speckling. Don't want it to take away from the leaves. And I'll show it to you up close. All right, now we're going to go in with our leaf. And then I'm not going to re-ink this one. Let's see, I'm going to pull another leaf out too. Oh, actually, let me pull the bigger one because I want to make sure I have enough space. Okay. And maybe a little Night of Navy. No, let's just stay with the Misty. But this one, I think, this one was full strength. Let's take the next one and stamp it off so it's not so dark. Okay. There we go. And then we'll do maybe one over here. Okay. And I think we need a few more dots. And then we need our sentiment. So here I think I'm going to say, your friendship is something I know I can count on. And I think we need a little bit of orange in this too. And I don't know if I have my orange ink pad up here. So let me see. Let me see what we have. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's put some orange there. I think that looks a little better. Okay, ooh, I like that better. I'll hold that up so you guys can see the little dots. Okay. put this together. And then we're going to adhere this part. Okay, like that. And then we're going to put our inside in. This says, your friendship is something I know I can count on. And then let's say, I'm so glad you're in my life. Who wouldn't want to hear that? Okay. And then I'm going to put another little leaf on the inside. Let's have it like it's falling down. Okay. I did give measurements in the beginning, but I can go over that with you again. I will share all of that one more time. All right. Oh, there's a cat hair. How did that cat hair get there? So if you get a card from me in the mail, good chance there's probably a cat hair glued to it. Oh well. Oh well. Good chance you'll get a cat hair in your card. Percy will be saying hello. All right. There we go. There's that card. Cute? All right, so there's these two, and I can add a bow to this one also. We could add a bow. I think the bow kind of helps finish it off, and I'll show you one more in this style, and then I have another fun fold I'll show you. Okay, so this one we use DSP. This one we stamped. The third one I did is a different technique. I'm making my bow right now. So there's lots of possibilities. You take the same idea. I don't know that I like the gold on there. I don't know. I didn't want Misty Moonlight because I felt like that was too much blue. And we don't have pumpkin pie ribbon. I could have colored ribbon, but that was kind of time and labor intensive. So I thought, well, maybe gold would work. We could do that. And then, where are my little I thought of putting in some little embellishments, but if I did this gold, I would probably use a brighter gold embellishment like these. Maybe put those in little here and there. So let's see what that looks like. And I like to use the little ones. Just like a sprinkle. Maybe we'll do a medium one here. And then we'll do one right there. And that helps tie in the gold too. All right, now let me show you the third one I did. This one I did with cutting shapes out of DSP. So this is our Wonder and Whimsy, or something Whimsy. So I cut the ornaments out and I popped them up with dimensionals, and then I used some of the in color gems. And then I cut another one out. This one, I put another piece of DSP on the bottom. I didn't do that on these, but you could. Are you guys still with me? Looks like, okay. I want to make sure I'm still rolling here because my laptop kind of froze. So that's another option. You could add another piece inside. So you could use just DSP, you can stamp, or you can cut pieces out and adhere them. Okay, so there's that card. Now you wanted the dimensions. I have one more fun fold I'm going to share with you, but if you want the dimensions to this one, I will give those to you one more time. So you start with a basic card base. Okay, so you've got your normal card base. Let me turn it around. So this is your normal card base, and what you end up doing on one side of your card base is you cut off 2 3/4. Okay, you're going to cut off 2 3/4. Let me pull, I don't know if I've got, well, this isn't the right dimension, but you would cut it, you would fold it, and then you're going to cut off a piece right here. Does that make sense? And you can watch me do it. I showed it in the very beginning. All right. So you are going to have a piece of DSP. This piece right here is 2.5 by 4. And then you need 2 pieces of white. This one I used the DSP, but here I used white, here I used white. So you're going to want 1 or 2 at 2 3/4 by 4.5. Okay. And then this piece, my old olive piece, that was 9.5 by 3, and I scored it at 4 3/4. Okay, and those are the dimensions. All right, I will put that right there if you guys want to take a little picture of it. Okay, I'll wait for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to move on to the next card that I'm going to show you, the next fun fold I'm going to show you. Okay, are we ready? Okay, I'm moving on. I'm glad you like these, but I just wanted to show you all the different ways you can make the card. And it really wasn't hard. Okay, next card we're going to do. I'm going to make 2 with you, and I have one that's already finished that I'm going to show you. Oh, I'm so glad you like them. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. So this is more of the Beauty of the Earth paper. Okay. So we have a regular card base. You're welcome, Shelley. You have a regular card base. Okay, and I'm just burnishing it in the middle. I'm sorry, I keep having to clear my throat, ladies. Allergies. This is Mossy Meadow. Then I took a piece of old olive and I cut that 1/4 of an inch smaller. So you see the lighter and the darker. Okay. Then I took another piece of DSP, and these are those beautiful trees that are starting to turn colors. And that's another 1/4 of an inch smaller. Okay. Then, so that's easy. That's pretty easy. This pack of paper, there's one that has just rows of trees. And I thought, this matches. I want to use this somewhere in my card. So what I did was I cut it at 1. It's 1 by 4. And I have these written down. I'll share it with you if you miss something. So this is 1 by 4. And then I took a piece of Mossy Meadow, gave it a little mat, and so that is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so we're going to add that in here. And you're like, where's the fun fold? I don't know where the fun fold is. So then what I did was I took another piece of cardstock. Okay, and this is 2.5 by 5. And then I scored it at 2.5. Okay, so I made a little square. And that's going to go here on the front. And then I cut in a white square that's going to go on the front. And that is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. It's a perfect square. So it's going to be equal on all sides. And then you're going to need another one for the inside. Okay. Then we'll also put a white panel here. And you can write inside your card. All right. So let's put this together. It's really not complicated. It's just a bunch of layers. Okay. This beauty of the earth paper is lovely. It's gorgeous for fall, autumn cards, but there's actually a couple pieces that you can use for winter, and I'm going to show you another one. I wanted you to see the versatility of this paper pack. So you can use it for autumn and you can use it for winter. We want to make sure our trees are not upside down. Okay, so we're just going to mat this on, and I love the contrast of the dark with the light. Then we're going to add that little strip because I really wanted to use those trees. They match so perfectly. And put it on its little mat, but we want to make sure we get an even amount on both ends here. Next, that looks better. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? So let me put that down. Okay. All right, now, oh my goodness, my voice. Let me wash my stamps because we don't want misty moonlight. Yeah, I have the bundle for this suite. And I might play with that next week. We'll see. I was thinking I haven't used that yet. I need to use it. But what I like about this stamp bundle that goes with this paper, again, it doesn't have to just be autumn. You can use the tree for different seasons, which is nice. You get more usage out of your stamps and dies. All right, did I wash them all off? Let's make sure. Okay. And we're going to use, I pulled my Mossy Meadow. We've got some Old Olive. And I think let's pull some, maybe Crushed Curry or Bumblebee would work. Let's see. Where is my Crushed Curry? If you guys could see my craft table right now, you would freak out. You would freak out. Yeah, it's, I think I sneezed like 20 times. And my husband was like, "Sheesh, babe, what's wrong?" I'm like, duh, I've got allergies. Like, isn't it a little obvious? I'm not going to sneeze on purpose. Oh, and then with all the liquid, it just went into my chest. So that's not fun. Okay, I'm going to do one of these gorgeous leaves. I really like this stamp set. The Gorgeous Leaves stamp set. I love, love, love it. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining. Let's put some of those pretty dots. Okay, just some speckling. Okay. And then let's use a Mossy Meadow. And let's say, I want to think about what I want on the front. How about I thought of you today? You just got the Gorgeous Leaves, Shelley? Oh, you're not going to regret it. I have used it so many times. I hope this shows up. Hope this shows up. Yeah. I'm going to flip it over. I think I'll use black for the sentiment. I used this stamp set and we did the baby wipe technique and it was beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we'll try this again. I'm going to use black for that sentiment. Okay, and you notice I just inked it once for those dots. All right, now let's go in with our black. All right. There we go. That looks better. I burnished that. Okay. And then we're going to put our little one in the inside that says, I thought of you today. And let's do, maybe I'm so glad you're in my life. Or what's another sentiment that's in here? It just says hello. Maybe we'll do hello. I'm going to have Lionel Richie singing hello stuck in my head now. I'm aging myself. Okay. When I first saw this particular sheet of paper, it made me think of camo. Like I kept seeing like a camo jacket. I was like, I don't know if I like that particular sheet, but I thought, okay, we got to use it. I can't avoid it. I've got to use it. Thank you, Jean. I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's put this in. All right, and then we're going to put this here, and it'll just open up. We've got hello. Now you can pop that up with dimensionals, or have it flat. It's up to you. I'm going to pop mine up. You know that I like to have things popped. So I think it just adds a little something, you know. I don't always like flat cards. Just depends. on the card, I guess. Come on. Come on. There we go. So what are everyone's plans this weekend? What are you doing this weekend? I am going to be busy. I had someone place an order for 50 handmade cards. It started out as 20 cards and now it's gone up to 50 cards. So I've got half of them done. So I got to get that finished so I can mail them. Okay. Now, if you wanted to put a bow on here, you could. I don't think that this particular card needs a bow. I think the paper is really, really pretty. But I might put one little gem. Maybe one little gem right here. Okay, then we got to put our inside in. And I need to stop putting my ink away. I'm so worried that a cat's going to jump up on the table. All right. I got to finish up these cards. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. Isn't that wonderful when you know that you've got a friend you can always count on? I think they need to hear that. We don't want to have people, we don't want to take them for granted. We want to tell them how special they are to us. All right, so there's that card. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a little pop up there, and then you can open it and write some more in there. Okay. All right, we'll do one more, and then I've got one that's finished that I'll show you. So this is the wintry card that I was going to do. This is the same pack of paper, but isn't that beautiful? So I've got Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight here. All right, so let's adhere this. There's so much you can do with a pack of paper. A pack of 12 by 12 paper is usually $11.50 if it's not specialty paper. And there's so much you can do with it. Oops, I gotta grab some more. It really can go a long way if you know how to cut it and you don't waste it. Okay. So what I ended up doing was I cut a piece of paper that was more of the darker. It was more towards the end, and I used that because there really wasn't another sheet that coordinated with this one. But I felt like this provided the contrast that we needed. There we go. Oop. My eyeballs are crooked. There we go. Then we've got our little pocket. Or I don't know, a little gift tag. Little gift tag. You could do trees on this, but I'm going to get away with leaves. And I thought I would pull, there's another leaf that's a little longer. You could pull this one out because that kind of has a longer look. When you cut it up, you can't really tell that they're treetops, but they could pass for pine boughs. So you could do that. It's totally up to you what you want to stamp on here. And there's my Misty Moonlight. I love that we have these two blues to work with. They're very similar. At first I was like, why do we need two colors that are so close together? But I I love them. One's a little bit darker than the other. They're both dark blues, but I feel like it just gives us more options. Now I stamped off, this is Night of Navy, I stamped off. And I'm just putting those speckles on top of it. Oh yeah, the snowflakes would be really pretty on this. I think we need to add one. That's a great idea, Linda. Great idea. I actually have some here up on my table. I think my voice is going to be gone by the end of this video. All right, let me grab a snowflake and we'll see where we can put it. You don't need glue dots. You get 24 of these. One side is a flat and the other side is iridescent, or opalescent, I should say. Not iridescent. It's pearlized a bit. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Good idea, Linda. I like that. We can put it more in the middle instead of to the side. I'm going to use a little liquid glue on this because they're so intricately cut. We'll just put a little bit, little dots. Okay. And then let's put this down. I think I need to burnish it a little better so it'll lay flat. I'll do that before I take the stickies off. There we go. Should have put that a little higher, but it's already down, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Gonna have to love it. I would have put it up a little bit more. All right. Let's say I'm so glad you're in my life. And then let's do a little tip of a leaf in there, and then we'll do a little piece of a leaf there. And I need a few more dots. And I didn't even re-ink it. I just used whatever was on it. Oops. All right, now let me grab, let's see, do I have any? I do not have any of my, I was seeing if I had any of my opal rounds right in front of me. That would be really pretty. Let me see if they're real close by. I have some pearls. I know I have opal rounds somewhere. Those would be my first pick, but I don't see them. We could go with these pearls. Let's see what that does. Add a few pearls on there. Won't really see the pearl on the white. Let's go, we'll go right there. You could do some silver, yep. All right, let me close this and then I'll show you the last card that I already did. It's a more of an autumn-y card. Okay. So we had this one. And we have this one, and then here's my third one with Mary Mallow and Knight of Navy. Isn't that pretty? And that one I just did leaves going down. I actually think the blue with the snowflakes is my favorite. All right, so if you need the dimensions, it is right here. So you need 2.5 by 4. Let me make sure I've got the right paper. Which one is which? This one is it. That one was the other one. So we've got 2.5 by 5. That's this piece right here. It's 2.5 by 5, and then we scored it at 2.5. Okay. Then you have your little white cardstock inside, your 2 little squares, and those are 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. Then we had our little strip of DSP, this piece right here, and that is 1 by 4. And then the cardstock mat is 1 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. And then we had the mat here is 4 by 5 1/4, and then our DSP is 3 3/4 by 5. So I will put that right here so you can take a picture of it. Okay. All right. So those are the 3 cards that had this little fun little element, something different. Okay, and this was all from the same pack of paper. This is the beauty of the Earth paper. And we used the Gorgeous Leaves stamps, and then we used the Love of Leaves sentiments on those. Then we did this fun fold. Okay, which was this little guy. So I'm going to put pictures of all of these on my website. I hope you liked this. I hope you had fun. Okay. If you would like to place an order, you know that you can place your orders online at jennifersinceri.stampinup.net. And this is my October host code. If you're going to place an order this month, I appreciate that. You want to make sure that it's for orders that are under $150, because if you place an order that is more than that, you're going to want to claim your own host rewards. And then remember, today is October 8th. Oh, thank you, you guys. Today is October 8th. So we have the rest of today, tomorrow, and Sunday to order your paper pumpkin kits if you have not done so already. Or if you want to add more, like if you want to get 2 kits, you'll want to do that. So it's the Peaceful Christmas paper pumpkin set. It's going to make 10 Christmas cards, and it's shimmery silver. It coordinates with our the Peaceful Cabin suite. Okay, so I'm thinking it's got silver and gray and white, and then it said real red. So this is going to be, I think this is going to sell out. I'm afraid that there might not be kits after the mailings come out. We'll have to see. The refills will probably sell out very fast. I recommend ordering an extra kit just to ensure that you're going to get an extra if you wanted an extra. And then just to give you a sneak peek, this is one of the perks of being a demonstrator. So you get sneak peeks and the privilege of ordering before everybody else does. And so this is an early release that demonstrators are able to order right now during the month of October. This stamp set and the coordinating dies are going to be in the new catalog. The new mini catalog coming out for spring. But then these items, the DSP, cotton paper, and these gems are only available for a limited time while supplies last. Now, if you're not a demonstrator, you can order these starting November 2nd. Okay? And I'm hearing that the paper, the DSP, is gorgeous. I haven't gotten mine yet. It should be here any day. When it shows up, I will show you. But I hear it is gorgeous paper. So, I'll hold that one up. You can see it a little bit better. It has evergreen and soft succulent and looks like a little bit of yellow in there. I'm not sure if that's yellow or if it's gold. Oh, it says gold foil. Gold foil. All right, so just wanted to give you a heads up about that. And also there's a brand new kit in the kit collection online. The kit collection is not in the catalog, but they did give you a sneak peek. So this is the new, I think it's called Hello Santa or something like that. And they're gift tags. So this is up in the website. Let's see, Laura, you said, I can't get the item numbers to work for my order. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know what? I heard because the gems are on back order already. So you can't get the suite. You should be able to put in the individual item numbers for the other things. Okay. So this is up on the website already. There was another Christmas kit. This one, it's not available right now. So usually I think what they said is they will take it off the website if it's not available at all. But I think they're waiting for more of these to show up. Okay. So you'll just have to keep checking if you wanted that particular kit. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great weekend. I was so glad to be with you tonight, even if my voice is kind of crackly. Thanks for putting up with me. I hope you had fun with these fun folds, and I will see you guys next week, okay? All right, take care. Bye-bye.